Hi everyone. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. This is intended to be timeless, so whenever you're tuning into this episode is when it's resonant for you. And today I am drawn to do a relationship spread, so that's what I'll be doing. It's interesting when double cards want to pop up for so many different positions. Bottom is the Nine of Cups, which is a really great energy of luxury, dreams, and wishes fulfilled, and indulgence. Just good to see. There's death. Three of Wands. Sometimes I just like to peep out what's coming. So, transformative energies everywhere. Okay. This is the true you, the true self of the person, which is you. This is the Five of Swords. Not sure if you seen the first episode, but in the recent past you had Five of Swords. The true them, the other person, Princess of Cups. How they see you, Four of Wands. Whew. How you see them, Eight of Pentacles. Relationship past, Ten of Cups. Relationship present, King of Cups. And the Fool, very accurate. Well, for me at least. Relationship future. So that would be with the continuing of these forces. The probable outcome. Princess of Swords and the Princess of Pentacles. Understandable. And then I believe the last one is how to proceed. Temperance and the Seven of Wands. Okay. You're causing problems you don't have internally and mentally. This is you with your battle energy and putting up defenses on this love that doesn't need to really be there. And it's kind of like you're looking for conflict with this other person, and kind of you have this like bullying and scolding energy towards their actions, and it's all in your head pretty much. It's understandable because if you have previous experience with heartbreak and betrayal, this is understandable, but it's time for you to see this and learn from it and move on from this energy, because as you can see from the rest of the spread, It's really not necessary. The other person is truly just naively holding this cup of love. Maybe they don't have so many experiences with deep relationships, or they just have this pure heart and love that they're offering you, and how they're approaching the situation. They don't have any negative intentions, as you might be thinking that they do. They don't have any negative intentions, and whatever they're doing is not that's translated to you as being offensive or negative. Is it's not how they are. You're kind of just looking for that conflict energy to see if you need to defend yourself and your heart. But it's really like, look at this person's energy and look at yours. It's just the complete opposite. This is just so innocent and naive and loving, and this, you're just, it's like a battle energy. It's like barbaric and conflicts. But forgive yourself for feeling this way. You have certain life experiences that you're learning from, and it's time for you to transmute this. It's part of the reason why this relationship even is happening, is for you to heal this tendency to think other people are up to no good, or they're out to get you, or that you're judging their action and character based on external symbols that you're kind of giving it meaning. How they're viewing you is Four of Wands, which is complete coming together, and it could be marriage and celebration and a stable foundation of a family, or just happiness. It's true joy and community. They view you as just like a missing piece of the puzzle in their life, and just like a doorway to complete fulfillment. So don't think like this. How you're viewing them is Eight of Pentacles, which shows me there's a lot of work to do. You're looking at this person and thinking, I have such a long way to go. It's kind of like, you have a lot of self-work to do. Like, you're mature and evolved enough to understand that this kind of strong commitment and strong depth of love requires a certain level of self-love that even transcends that. And you know that relationships are hard work, especially when they're this strong of a bond. So you're looking at this person thinking, this is lots of work, but it's a good kind of work. It's a kind of work that you love to do, and it's spiritual work, as you can see. That's how you feel about them. Relationship past is Ten of Cups, which is amazing. When you came together, it's like this completion, effortless completion that you felt. It's like the moments seemed perfect. Just a soul family. And it's like when you're with them, none of the problems that you feel even matter. So this happens when you're alone, but when you're together, all of that disappears because you can energetically sense this true unconditional love that's there. That if you're from this sense of the same soul and from the same celestial galaxy, or whatever the heritage, and your soul is interweaved, and you can really truly sense it. And I'm certain, you being a sensitive soul and intuitive, you can't help but notice this mutual love that's there. This is the present, and it's the King of Cups and the Fool together. So as much as this is there, in order for you to ground that into this, ground this celestial connection to this earth, is is a long journey, and you kind of ventured into it. You agreed to take it, but you know it's a journey and a half and it's a process. That's what you're aware of. So you know that this is an option to experience in a long term if you work at it. So it's like a brand new beginning for you. But the King of Cups tells me you're also aware of how you have to be the master of your own emotions, which is interesting because the episode 1, if you watch it, that is a potential future, is the King of Cups. So you know, in order for you to truly enjoy and appreciate and manifest this relationship on a linear timeline as the majority of the potentiality, you need to be the master of your own emotions. Get rid of this conflict energy and be a master of how you feel and how you love yourself. Then it will be reflected in this relationship. This is the relationship future, and they're both Princess of Swords and Pentacles. So this tells me that this relationship is brand spanking new, and it's at its very early stages, a point where you have to really nurture the energies and really work on it, like protecting a flame. So in the future, you're going to have to really cherish it and understand the work that's involved in this, the spiritual work that's involved in this. In both the mental realms and the physical realms, because the spiritually, the bond is already complete. Like you're already twin flames or whatnot, soulmates. So in order for you to really ground it, you need to have mental balance, as well as like a grounded approach and grounded action that reflects this love. Advice on how to go about this is perfect. It's Temperance of the Seven of Wands energy. Seven of Wands is conflict, standing your ground, and kind of defeating all this opponent and conflicting energies, which is good because this person, which is you, is able to stand on a higher ground and holds the power that the others don't have. That's your higher consciousness. So you need to be able to temper these energies and this conflict energy. And it seems a lot like a lot of self-work, even though it's a relationship, most of it is self-work. And even if you have conflict with the other, this is how you're going to deal with it, is temperance, is balance, and I guess working with polarity to understand what really lies beneath all of that polarity and conflict, because there is true love there. It's something you gotta really work on. But it's good because the overlying energy is the Nine of Cups and your potentials are amazing. But I think it's just going to be a long journey of self-evolution that's going to lead you to fulfill this relationship to its fullest potential, which is beautiful because this relationship is kind of encouraging you to become the best version of yourself. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. You have to be the best version of yourself. You have to be the master of your emotions and deal with mental conflict and inner conflict and exterior conflict. Okay, I'm going to overlay these with Osho Zen Tarot. Bottom is creativity. Interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. But, okay. So, in your position, you got awareness. In their position, they got innocent, which is really interesting because I was talking about how their intentions and their love for you is so innocent and naive and pure. There's a clarifier, so you gotta stop worrying about this Five of Swords energy, battle energy. How they view you is the Fool and success. And look at how the skyline is the same color. I just think that's like probably the 2 cards in the entire deck that have the same color sky. This is so cute. How you view them, you got the world. We are the world. This reading is getting super interesting. Relationship past is integration. Wow, you are really true soulmates, twin flames. Trust me, I could see that. Relationship present is participation. Relationship future is sharing. That's so cool. Aww. And how to go about it is receptivity. So advice is receptivity. Oh my goodness, this reading just got extra cool. So for your energy, on top of the Five of Swords, you have awareness. So this is telling you that you're very self-aware and conscious like evolved to understand that you are carrying this energy. You're aware of your battle energy. You're probably like a very spiritual person and you witness your mind states, and the good news is that you know this has to go. You know. So that's amazing. So work on that. And the fact that you're aware means that you will get through this energy and dissolve it and heal those emotional blockages that is going to really, really propel you to grow personally and evolve even more. And I'm really happy for you. That's amazing. As I talked about this innocence card, how they are and the love that they carry for you is very innocent. They're just pure love and they intend nothing but just happiness and for you. And it's not even like they are trying to understand, like trying to force something on you. They purely want to take their time and figure out how this can work, because they know that they're mature enough to know how life works, and they know things don't just work as you force them to. They know that things take time and things take understanding, further understanding and growth. So that's what they're trying to do. Maybe if they don't seem or they're not acting exactly how you want them to act and how forward they're being, it's because they are intelligent enough to know how life and relationships really work, and they're just letting things play out so that they can fulfill their innocent desires and love with you. So how they view you is the Fool and the success. So they think you are this amazing person who set out on a life journey, and they know you're going to be very successful. Like they think they have your energy is kind of like otherworldly and carefree, and they know you're going to be very successful. That's how they view you. That you are successful actually, but you're on the more of a beginning stages of this long path of success, but they view you as this really successful person that they could build a life with. It's beautiful. How you view them is, on top of Eight of Pentacles, is the We Are the World card. To me, you have this consciousness, evolved consciousness, that understands that there's no separation between me and him, me and her, me and others. You understand this like universality and this integrated worldview. So it's like when you look at somebody else, you have this understanding that they're a part of you. It's like there's a higher aspect of you that understand this universe. So you do view this person as hard work, but at the same time, you understand the mechanics of this holographic universe and how separation is just a perspective. And so you're aware of this higher perspective. So that's how you are within a relationship, which is amazing. So you don't necessarily look at this person as another person. You kind of look at them as an extension of you. And you understand that you manifest this relationship based on your consciousness as well as theirs. But you're very, very aware of your own effects on this relationship and how it pans out. In the past, you have Ten of Cups and integration. So this tells me you're definitely twin flames. Masculine and feminine is there. And the twin flame idea is that you spring from the same oversoul, I guess. And it's like you separate to gather all these different life experiences, and then you merge together at one of your final lifetimes where you ascend in order to merge together what you've learned thus far. And so in the past, when you got together, the energy is integrated, and you kind of had this energetic exchange that's going to propel you towards the next evolution, which is amazing. Ten of Cups and integration. Like, wow. But just understand, twin flame is also just a narrative that you can use if you like. If it benefits you and if you resonate with it, you can experiment that narrative and collective agreement of there being a possibility of a twin flame, but you don't necessarily have to. But once you intuitively feel that that's the narrative you're playing out, really enjoy that, because it's very rare. But it seems like the masculine and the feminine, you guys just, no matter what the actual gender is, even if you're same-sex gender or whatever, the different energies merge together, and now you're going on to the next level of evolution. In the relationship present with the King of Cups and the Fool, you have participation. So this tells me that it's an active participation of both parties that's going to play out. So both of you working on your own individual growth and personal growth is the active participation in the relationship. And you're going to come together and integrate it over and over again, but it's an active process. The cards are telling you, just make sure you understand, this isn't something like, there is no such thing as happily ever after. There is, but happily ever after is an active participation. It's not something that's just, otherwise you just be inert. Like, that's not the life you're living. You're playing out in this experience that requires participation. So it's an ongoing process of weaving new stories and weaving new timelines. Relationship future is sharing. So it's kind of like, how I said, you're both gonna have to cherish this mental and physical growth, and in the future you're going to be sharing the fruits of each other's labor. This is like fruits of each other's labor. That is the future, which is perfect. So advice on how to carry forth is tempering the conflict energies, but at the same time you got the receptivity card, so it's kind of like, it's not such an active thing, but also like a channeling of the divine forces and the higher plans, and also receiving the love that you feel. Even if it doesn't come physically, just understand that your twin flame is really connected to your heart. It's like a real piece of you on a higher level. So understand that it's there always. It's there. Understand that the other person is really a part of you, and energetically you're really connected. So whenever you tune into their energy, that's real. And whenever you tune into your heart, you can probably feel their love for you. And so just allow yourself to receive that love that's there, because a lot of the times if you have these conflict energies going on, you're denying that energetic frequency of love that they have for you. You're kind of blocking it off, being like, I don't know if I trust this. But just make sure you receive that love that's there, because otherwise it's such a shame, not a shame, but it's unfortunate that this beautiful love is there and you're not open to receiving it because you're afraid of what might happen if you get hurt or something like that. But you're really not. Look at all these cards. Bottom of the deck is creativity. So to me it seems like, of course, twin flames are known for having this creative purpose in physical reality, and together you can make really profound creative impact on the collective. So that's one aspect of it, but also it tells me that you've got to be creative with this relationship. So how you communicate and how you come together requires a certain level of creativity that's outside of the normal structure that the society places on relationships. To me, this is like a very unique relationship dynamic that can't be compared to any other kind of relationship in society. So you got to get creative with how you feel, how you communicate, and how you come together with this person. Let's see. I'm going to pull more oracle cards. I'm going to pull maybe bottom of the deck is Treasure Island. This freaking relationship is a treasure. This is like the gifts of the gods to you as a polaric being, meeting this other. It's not the other half, but it's like, it kind of is. But when they say like an other half, you guys are both whole, but it's like you can come together in a way that atoms make certain atoms can make molecules. Not everyone can do that. That's amazing. Okay, I kind of want to just like Treasure Island. So take this as a sign that you need to stop with this Five of Swords energy, but you're aware of that, so it's all good. I'm not worried for you at all. TikTok comes up for this position, yourself. So that kind of talks to me about this energy is going to expire anyway because of, I don't know, celestial forces or self-development. This isn't going to last. But it also talks to me about how you need to have some patience with this relationship, because with divine timing and setting this perfect picture and making it the best it's possibly going to get is going to require you to stay in the present moment and really, really, really enjoy what's going on and the development of the relationship. because it's like such a valuable experience. Please be grateful for its development, because it's such a unique experience. And wow, just be grateful for this initial stage. They're at peace with you. Innocence and peace and Princess of Cups, like what can be more innocent and amazing? Like they're at peace with this relationship, and they have this deep knowing that this is really special. Like they know that this is really special, so they're really at peace with it. And it's like this egg, they know they gotta incubate it and grow, but it's like they have this understanding that you're so special, and you're special together, and they're not tripping about it. So how they think of you, yin and mending. Wow, they think of you energetically as a healing force to the feminine, which you are, even if you're a male watching this. So receptivity and just the feminine energy. You're like a gateway to healing emotions and receptivity and just all those beautiful feminine energies. You're healing that for them, and you're healing that for the collective. That's how they feel about you, and they feel safe receiving your love. It's like this high heart energy of pink. How you view them is a change in the wind. So to you, they're this rapid force of change for your personal growth and your life. It's like a magical map shifter. Relationship past is flexible with 10 of Cups and integration. So it kind of seems like you had to really go outside of your comfort zone in regards to a relationship and what you're willing to do for somebody, or the things you're willing to put up with, or like it really made you stretch out your comfort zone and your conventional ideas of what relationships are and what's possible even. So that was the past. In the present, it's to be fair. So this tells me that it requires a fair bit of participation on both ends. And it requires and is operative on the individual growth of both parties at this present moment. Relationship future is the fates. So this tells me your future together is written in the stars. It's nothing that you need to like worry about or whatever. You just need to trust in the fates of this relationship because you guys are meant to be, or whatever happens is really meant to be. So just have patience with that and the process. Have faith in the process. Advice is regeneration. Whew. Regenerate yourself. And enjoy this rebirth process that's coming with enjoy the person that you're becoming due to this relationship. Because this relationship is forcing you to become something else. Not forcing you, but encouraging you. Oh man, that is tiring to channel all of this. I'll pull one more from, well, I'll pull 3 more from the Mermaid Oracle. I'm not as articulate. Oh my god, Father Healing comes up. Ugh. I don't love it that much when that card pops out, but it's interesting because it's got feminine mending and then it's got masculine mending. So for me, it's like both of you are healing the feminine and masculine aspects, and you do this for each other, which is amazing. If you have father issues, this person is helping you heal like masculine issues, inner masculine issues, even if it's not an external father, or just like patriarchy, that societal issues. It's healing from this relationship. And understand, when you do that for each other, you're doing it for the collective as well. So what a beautiful relationship. 2 more. Friendship. This relationship is not only like romantic, but it's friend, it's like, it's when you are also able to be best friends at the same time, which probably doesn't surprise you if you're twin flames. But this also tells me, aside from this, cherish your other friends, because you know those people who go into relationships and then all of a sudden they're just so focused on their partner that they forget about their friends. Make sure you don't do that, because in order to build this like stable foundation of the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups and manifest that, just cherish your other surroundings as well. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. So this tells me just feed positive energy into this relationship. Not only is it already positive, but make sure you eradicate this energy and feed it positive thoughts and emotions. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in, and spending time with me. And I wish you the best.